Chandra Bora, the Chandra.
Have you ever experienced a situation when life throws you on a corner? You have nowhere to turn, no one but yourself to lean on. 18 years ago, I faced such a situation. It was almost a do or die matter, where I either support myself or crumble under depression. I vividly remember each and every moment of that period, every hour of that night of reckoning, when I was waiting for life's verdict in the morning. Luckily, I have my ally, my jar of abundance. My jar is a collection of treasures from my life. When I was a child, I was fascinated by the story of my uncle, my mom's young elder brother, who, after winning an international essay competition only at a tender age of 17 years, was invited by the United States, who met the president at the White House. I studied hard to realize my dream of coming to America. As a professional, I took the risk of quitting a secure job to live into the world of private sector. All of these moments, as a young boy, as a grown-up man, as a professional, molded me into the person that I am today. It was as if all these moments were deposited into what I call my jar of abundance. The jar is like a bank account. Every time I achieve, I add to it. And anytime during any moment of crisis, I draw from that reservoir. I arrived in the United States along with my newly married wife in 2000. The year saw the peak of dot-com boom. There was spectacular rise of tech companies, and I witnessed the entrepreneurial spirit of America at its apex. But within less than a year, the dot-com bust began. Hundreds of thousands of technology jobs were lost. Companies shut their doors. New jobs disappeared. Soon I heard stories of fellow techies from India heading back home, leaving everything behind. Soon the company I was working announced a big drop in profit, and we were informed anyone not in a project or not earning would be sent back to India immediately. I realized my days were numbered. It was a situation I never thought I would ever face. As the cold and the piercing air moved in, the winter of 2001 turned out to be a winter of despair. Things looked bleaker every day. Some of my colleagues getting ready to pack and leave on short notice began selling their household stuff, kitchenwares, cars, furniture. Every day was filled with fear and gloom. But because of my jar of abundance, I asked myself, will you give in to your fear? Friends, the only thing we have to fear is the fear itself. As the jar took me down my memory lane, all of my achievement, accomplishment, good deeds, I realized only way to be unafraid is to fall back on my strength. I recognized the abundance of my strength, which led me to my new resolve. No matter what happens, I will not quit. I will not leave this country. But then there was yet another twist. We around 10 families were living in an Atlanta suburb near to our office. One day, a co-worker from our office came to see us. I didn't have a favorable opinion about him. I found him cynical and not trustworthy. Still, we welcomed him and had dinner together. In between, he was inquiring about my job situation, my future plan. My wife unsuspectedly revealed to him that my project ended and I was searching for a new job. It was a huge mistake. The very next day, we received a registered letter from Human Resource directing us to leave this country. As all it sank in, I realized I have only two choices. Either I give in and leave, or I find a job within 15 days. 13 days passed, there was no breakthrough. We sold all of our stuff and bought the flight ticket. But on the penultimate day, the day before the 15th, I received a call from a friend. His company in St. Louis had shortlisted me and would interview me the next day. As it turned out, destiny had a different plan. But again, everything was dependent on my performance. If I failed, my wife and I had to take the flight immediately. An unceremonious exit, a galley defeat, an unremovable scar. But if I passed, I would renew my faith on myself, and I would inspire my colleagues, my friends, my family. Friends, it was truly a night of reckoning. I stayed awake the whole night studying, and thus I faced the interview with confidence. And bingo, I got a job. 18 years ago, I faced the most difficult trial of my life. And I added a priceless soul to my jar of abundance. Another day, I found myself facing with a new challenge. But then I remembered my jar of abundance. It was like rewinding a movie. All the years of my life, including the winter of 2001, the betrayal, the hardship, the struggle that I had faced, and the perspective, strength, confidence I gained. I marvel at how far I have come, how I turned things around. Friends, there is no looking back for me, and I must keep forging ahead. Friends, life is full of plentiful abundance. Life is a great learning place, and anyone can create or grow his or her jar of abundance. As you are heading home today, I would urge all of you to remember your jar of abundance and take a look, a really close look, and fill it with compliments from your friend, letter of recommendation from your manager, sweet words from your family member, and ring your jar of abundance Let's celebrate the new year with your jar of abundance. Let's rekindle your spirit and let's celebrate our life.